Good morning, Bone Spur here. Day 10 of my 2021 Appalachian Trail Flip Flop and Fly through hike. And today I'm slack packing. And here's how that came to be. I realized last night that I kind of had miscalculated. I was going to have to somehow do 28 miles in 2 days to get to where I need to be Saturday night. And that would have meant doing 17 today with some massive climbs, with all my stuff. So I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. Well, then Bonsai, Pastor Doug, being a man of God and an AT through hiker successfully, said, well, why don't you slack pack? I'll take you somewhere and then just come back here and spend the night here tomorrow night. I thought, well, that's a capital idea. And so that's what I'm doing. Took me to Barrett Road, 15 miles away from Unionville. And I'm in the process of hiking back to Unionville right now. So, probably not ideal for a purist, but my understanding is, what I've been told from AT through hikers is, this is such a grind, take any advantage you can get. So I am gratefully taking this advantage. And plus, Doug, being a man of God, made the suggestion. So I'm assuming he prayed first. So, and I know I did. I prayed after the decision was made, asking God to bless my decision. Is the way I tend to do it. I'm working on that too. At any rate, come along with me. See you down the trail. Nice bridges here on the AT. Slack packing, that's the Bone Spur word of the day, slack packing. I don't know if it's one word or two. Let's just say it's one word, slack packing. And what that means is you don't have to carry all your stuff because it's heavy to carry all your stuff. And so if you're going to do more miles, it's good to slack pack. And so that's what I did. I left my sleeping bag and my tent and most of my clothes back at the hostel, so I could go lighter and go longer miles today. And it's the accepted practice. And so I'm slack packing Sobo, southbound. So what that means is Pastor Doug drove me north and dropped me off, and so I'm hiking south back to the hostel where I'll stay tonight. And many things good about that. I can do 15 today. So I don't have to do so many miles tomorrow. But also, there's a big climb that would have been late in the day if I had gone northbound. And I was advised by Barefoot, don't do the Stairway to Heaven late in the day. So I'm doing Stairway to Heaven early in the day, but down instead of up. Now I've got other ups to make up for it, but so at least I'm not doing Stairway to Heaven up late in the day. So, in fact, I think I'm going down it right now. So we'll soon see. But remember, throughout the day, slack packing is okay. Lighten your load. Drop the rock. Whoops. Oh, look, it's a turkey. Okay, here's a shoe update. As you'll remember, I tore a hole in my shoe from a rock outside of Culver Gap the other day, and I started with the Lucio tape to cover it up, and then found some duct tape at Mosey's. I put the duct tape on. As you can see, the duct tape isn't staying down, although it looks sharp. It's camouflaged, and but the Lucio tape is just miraculous. It's healed the shoe. So we'll see how we do with the duct tape the rest of the day. Right, to continue with our taping theme, this is KT tape for blisters, which got a blister on my toe here, and so put that on there. That'll last all day, and maybe that's. It's not Lucio tape, but it's KT tape, but it does a good job. All right, shout out to the Wonder Women, Christy and Annette and Lynn. Shouting out to them from this bridge here, because just yesterday I was watching their video from the AT of them going over this bridge. Lynn didn't because her foot was hurt, but yeah, so they inspired me to give the Colorado Trail a try, which I did, and then they've inspired me to do the AT. So God bless you, Wonder Women. Hope to see you again soon. Okay. Yeah, I might be slack packing, but I'm not slacking. You know, when I weighed everything, it was still 20 pounds this morning, but I had over probably about 7 pounds of water at that point. So, yeah, the base weight is probably 12 maybe. And then I had some food for today, and then all that water I had. So maybe 12 or 13. But I'm a lightweight packer. I'm not totally ultralight. I have some ultralight gear. I've got ultralight pack and ultralight tent. I have a duplex. I've got a elevation or enlightened equipment revelation. That's ultralight quilt. My sleeping pad is not ultralight. It's a Thermarest Pro Light Plus, and so I just can't sleep on. I've tried the other ones, but it's like I'm sleeping on a balloon. It's just hard for me. So that's kind of heavy, but I'm not carrying those today. And then extra clothes, of course, and extra food I'm not. So when I'm all packed out and fully heavy with water and everything, if I'm carrying 3 liters, I'm usually up about 29 pounds, I think. And then my base weight normally before consumables is 19 to 20, somewhere in there. So lightweight, but not ultralight. Yuck. And it's windy and branches are falling off. Bone Spur here. This is upstream. Met him about an hour ago, and introduce myself.
Hello, everyone.
First thing out of his mouth is, did you stay at Mosey's? So, small world out here on the AT. So, where are you headed tonight?
The secret shelter.
All right. And he's done a good bit of the AT. Right now he's southbound, going to finish New Jersey, finish New York today, in fact. And then he's got to do some cleanup down south. And that'll do it, right?
Yes, I started my southbound last year on July 4th.
Good.
At Katahdin.
Yeah. All right. So we're hiking together here, and that's it. Thank you, sir. All right. Out of the woods again, and into the pasture land. Nice. It's got a couple more miles to go of my flip, flop, and fly and Slackpack. Yeah. All right, did the last uphill. Now we're headed downhill. And off to the hostel. What a day. All right, Bone Spur here with Upstream. What the hell, what's his name? Upstream. And let it be known that on my Slackpack, I went all the way back to Unionville Road. It would have been very easy to get off on Lot Road or the road before, but no. Bone Spur's playing by the rules, step for step. So will you attest to that, Upstream?
Yes, I will.
All right.
Made it all the way.
We made it all the way.
Unionville.
Here we are. We're on our way to the hostel. Ready, break. All right, kids. Great Slackpacking day. 15.9 miles plus 0.7 back to the hostel. And night 2 at the Sola Hospital. Hostel. Thank you, Bonsai, Pastor Mark, and Priscilla, hot drinks, and their daughter Maple. Just great experience here. Highly recommend it. In Unionville, New York. And Slackpacking was a great idea today because I needed to get the miles in. And I'm kind of at the end of the run here, so I'm not exactly totally energetic. And so, I mean, I was going for it, and I got about 8 or 9 miles in, and up-walked somebody, and introduced I asked him what his name was, and he said it was Upstream. And I said, I'm Bone Spur. And he said, Bone Spur? Did you stay at Mosey's? So, it's a small world out on the trail. He's headed to Mosey's. His car's there. He's a southbounder who's done most of it already. Started last year, but had to come off trail for various reasons. But anyway, just had a great rest of the afternoon with him. He kind of pushed my pace, which was super, and because I needed that. And so glad the way it all turned out. So tomorrow, finish up this leg of the trip and spend the night in a hostel or a bed and breakfast, which will be super. So looking forward to that. All right. So in the meantime, may your eyes be filled with wonders. May your heart be filled with joy. May your footsteps be firm as you walk with God. Amen.